For over 20 years, I've dedicated my life to bringing you the very best selling, marketing, and business building strategies to keep your business thriving. Get ready to experience the success you've been searching for. Welcome to the Tom Ferry Show. Hey everybody, welcome to the Tom Ferry Show, episode 40. We made it 40 weeks in. That's really exciting. I'm just curious. This would actually be really fun. I would love for you to let me know, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, on Twitter, on my YouTube channel, how many of the 560 videos that I posted have you watched? I'm just super curious. I had a friend recently say to me, dude, I watched the first 50 videos you ever produced. You don't need to create any new content. Just reproduce, get that stuff back out there again. It was awesome. Thank you, Sharon. Big shout out to you. But I'm just super curious. You probably watched all 40 of the Tom Ferry Show. Thank you so much. Have you watched any of this stuff in the past? Leave a comment. Let me know. I'm just super curious. Just want some data. All right. Today, we're talking about 2016 we're talking about 2016 best year ever. I thought what I would do is, knowing that last week you were working on your business plan and you were setting your intention, you did a 3-year look back, you looked forward 3 years. I'm assuming you want to beat the last 3 years and you want to make the next 3 years extraordinary. To do that, you're thinking about your business, you're thinking about the money, you're thinking about production, you're thinking about process, you're organizing, if you will, the sort of professional side of your life. Today, I want to talk to you about the personal side of your life. I want to talk to you about how do you have a whole life, the whole experience. How do you have 2016 be an extraordinary year on steroids and get all that you want? That's the game. So I wrote down just 3 actions I want you to take. So let's look at them. Ready? Number 1, I want you to look back 5 years ago. So that would have been 2010. So think about it. The moment I say 2010, some people are like, whoa, the market was horrible, or maybe it was just improving. Maybe some of you were just getting into real estate. Maybe you were going through a relationship issue. Maybe you were just at a different place financially in your life. I love getting people to look back 5 years to see the transformation that's occurred or maybe not occurred in all the key equities of your life. So I'd love for you to maybe draw a wheel like this and go health and wealth and personal development and fun and life experiences and my business, my relationship, my family, and spirit, right? And you look at the 8 equities of your life and you just say, where was I in 2010? And you just start, scribbling in maybe a few words that would describe where you were at in your life 5 years ago. Now, what's so great about this, I'm going to grab a pen real fast here. What's so great is then you say, now where am I today? Where am I today? And you say, well, gosh, 5 years ago I was 40, today I'm 45. Am I in better physical condition? Am I in worse physical condition? How's my energy level? Wealth, what was my net worth 5 years ago? Where is it today? What do I own? What are my assets, as an example? Personal development, what was I doing 5 years ago? What am I doing today to be the best me that I can be? And again, we're looking for where do you have transformation, and then what areas of your life are you stagnant? Now, why is this important? If 2016 is going to become the best year of your life, I hope that it's not just about did you make more sales and did you gross more commission and did you have more volume and did you take more listings and have more signs in the marketplace. I mean, we want all those things. But have you ever read the poem, The Dash? Right? It's a wonderful poem, and it's usually read during a very challenging time for people in their life because it's about the passing of a loved one. And the dash is basically the day you were born and the day you passed, and then that dash in the middle is a representation of your life, all the people you touched, all the experiences. It's a beautiful poem. You should absolutely Google it. Maybe we can link it up, Sarah, so people could read it. It's so moving and powerful. But what it really talks about is this is the dash of your life. What were all the experiences? How do you feel about who you are in your whole life? Not just did you become number 1 in your marketplace and dominate the 4th quarter, which I want you to do. I just want you, on the day that you pass, to look back and say, I have a radically, insanely fun, full life. I lit the candle at every end and in the middle. I really had a ton of fun. That's what I want. So then what do you do? To make that a reality, you declare what do you want in the next 5 years. You decide, what do you want in the next 5 years? So if you're not in a relationship today, you say, in the next 5 years, I'm in the process of attracting the perfect ideal spouse for me based upon my DNA and their DNA, and we go off into relationship ecstasy forever, right? Like that would be a good goal. Health, I'm gonna get in the best physical condition of my life, my waist size, my health, my energy, I'm gonna run a marathon. You give all these new goals for the next 5 years. Wealth, I'm gonna go from zero to hero. I'm gonna go from zero net worth to $1 million, $5 million, $10 million, whatever the number is. Personal development, I watch the Tom Ferry Show, I watch this, I wanna go to a live event, I wanna go experience this, I wanna read this many books. Same thing, life experience, same thing, business, relationship, family. You decide. Now, the thing I know is this. If you'll set 3 goals in each one of these areas, what happens now is the reticular activating system, that thing we've talked about in the back of your mind, begins to kick in. And all of a sudden you're like, family, like I don't have a family, I want a family. Suddenly I begin to find people that I'm attracted to. I start to see kids, or the family setting vision in my mind begins to show up everywhere, and you begin to do the right things that would naturally and automatically cause you to experience what it is you want. That's the way the mind works. But we've got to have a clear mission, a clear vision of what it is we want to accomplish. Now, this is a big one. It's so important for us to look back and say, where was I? And be grateful for the good and the bad, the hardship, the lessons, those bruises, those punches in the face that we experience. Those things made us who we are today. So I never look bad at that. I barely got out of high school. It's awesome. I'm so glad I didn't go to college, because that may have screwed me up massively. So I'm grateful for all the lessons. I'm grateful for being kicked out of my parents' houses. I'm grateful for getting into sales. All the things that I've done in my life, I'm grateful for. And where am I today? And now, by design, what do I want in the future? So that's the first thing. I dare you, I double dare you to just set some goals in each area for the next 5 years and watch what happens. Then, number 2, I want you to buy a year-at-a-glance calendar for 2016. I'm looking at mine right over there on the wall. There's my 2015 right there on the wall. And Sarah, you can see that I've filled out all the different things I'm asking them to do. So this is exactly how I manage my schedule, running all these companies, 2 boys, happy wife, happy life, lots of friends, lots of hobbies, all the things, having that whole experience. This is how you do it. You take your year-at-a-glance calendar. You mark off all the holidays, right? Thanksgiving, Halloween, whatever, Martin Luther King, all the days off, right? Christmas, Hanukkah, everything you want off, you mark it off on your calendar, right? Usually that ends up at about 18 to 20 days. Then you say anniversaries, birthdays, magic moments, people you want to be with. My grandmother's turning 92 in a couple days. Rock star salesperson with Century 21. I swear in like 1805, right? Like sold real estate forever in Huntington Beach, California. Shout out to Grandma Liz Wesley, total rock star, right? If we have a photo of Liz, I think I did a Throwback Thursday. We should throw it up there. So anniversaries, birthdays, who do I want to spend that time with? Maybe that's another 5 days. Then I've got to decide in advance, what are my vacations? Okay, I haven't taken vacation in a while. That's probably a good idea. I know what happens every time I book a vacation. Right before I go, my business goes through the roof. Maybe I should book more vacations. So you book your vacations in advance. Okay, we want to go to Mexico here, want to go to Europe here, want to go to Louisiana, like wherever you want to go, right? Your vacations. But then the kicker is I need a quarterly 3 to 4 day getaway. You're a high-performance selling machine. If you don't get some scheduled time off, you will burn out. So what do you need to do? You need to have something to look forward to. We're going to Cabo for 3 days on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, whatever it is, and it's coming up in 2 months, so I've got something to work towards every single quarter. And again, you know what happens. If you pay for the tickets and they're non-refundable, if you pay for the hotel in advance, what happens right before you go on vacation? Listings, sales, offers, negotiations all go bananas. So let's create that once a quarter. So let's say that's another 30 days off, right? All in. Then personal and professional development. You're going to go to the summit, right? You're going to go to Sales Edge. You're going to go to your company convention. You're going to go to other events, right? Because you need to continue to get better, to refine your skills, to be the best you can be. That's important. Okay, it's episode 40. Don't edit this, I'm thinking. Okay, I got it. Promo code, anybody in the next 5 days from the day this show hits on Tuesday, $40 off the summit. So Sarah, what can we create? Like we're just making this up on the fly. So what's the summit promo code?
TF Show.
TF Show. Very creative. Go to my website, tomferry.com. Register for next year's summit. It's over my birthday. It's in Las Vegas in August. I think it's like, well, I know my birthday's the 18th, so it's that week. And 40 bones off in honor of episode 40, TF Show. That'll be the promo code. Okay, cool. Love it. All right. Company conventions, more summit, sales edge. Get better. All that should be in the calendar. That's another, 15, 20 days. Then I want you to schedule 1 day off a week. Whoa. I know as I say that, you're like, wait a minute, Tom. 18, 20, 25 days, 55 days, 65 days, 70 days off. I work 333 days a year. What are you talking about? Well, what do we know? If you look at the list, it says schedule 1 day off a week and then work on your 5-year goals. Have 1 day a week where you say, today I want to work on my family. Today I want to work on my relationship. Today I want to work on fun and experiences. Today I'm going to work on personal development. Today I'm going to work on my wealth. I'm going to work on my health. And now you've got time to do it. See, we all know the cliche that work expands to the time allotted. If I don't allocate time to work on the other equities of my life, they get squeezed out and real estate becomes the black hole. Do you know what I'm talking about? Real estate can be a black hole. You get sucked in and you just die there. We want to have the whole life experience and have 2016 be our best year ever. Schedule 1 day off a week. You know your market. You know the tempo of your business. Is it Tuesday afternoon? Is it Monday? Is it Saturday? Is it Thursday? I don't care, but you need a break. You need some time off to go enjoy all the fruits of your labor. Then I wrote down, schedule all your work. Now what's going to happen is you're going to end up somewhere around 260 to 280 work days, which is more than enough when you times that by your daily number from your business plan to absolutely crush it and have 2016 be phenomenal in terms of your business. What's going to happen now is you're going to have all this time off, and then you know what you're going to do? When you're on, you're going to be really on, because you know that Tuesday is a day off. And in 3 weeks, I'm going away on a little trip. And then it's the holidays. And then I got this happening and that happening. And I've got a fulfilled life. And that's the goal. Now, last one really quick. You ready? If you want to make 2016 extraordinary, you got to up your accountability, right? You got to take your accountability to the next level. So I'm going to remind you, ready? We talked about it on the Tom Ferry Show. When you track and measure, right, your performance goes up. Every time, automatically, if I just say, I'm going to lose weight and I get on a scale every day, I'm tracking and measuring, I'm going to start questioning, did I eat the right thing? Maybe I'm not going to have sushi, the sodium, it's like water weight, whatever, right? All those mental things that occur in the weight loss strategy. So you start tracking and measuring and automatically you begin to make new choices, your performance improves. When you add accountability, you get an automatic 50% bump in your performance. So of course you want to add accountability to all the goals, not just your business, but to all the goals. So here's what I'd recommend you do. Ready? Number one, grab one goal, tell a buddy, tell a coach. So say, hey Sarah, I want to lose 10 pounds. You know that right now the average North American between now and the end of the year puts on 10 pounds. Think about that. So the average person in North America will put on 10 pounds in October, November, December. I want to lose 5. Right? So the moment I tell Sarah I want to lose 5 between now and the end of the year, we now have a verbal accountability, but it's not cemented until I say, let me tell you the actions. I'm going to lose 5 pounds, which means I'm going to weigh 192 pounds, right? So I'm going to weigh 192 by December 31st, as an example. Now it's very specific, and I'm talking to Sarah, and I say, Sarah, let's establish some pain for falling short and some pleasure for taking action. So if on December 31st, I don't weigh 192, I'm gonna eat a can of cat food in the office at a meeting, right? Now, the moment I say I'm gonna eat a can of cat food, some of you are like, meow, 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 right? It's kind of scary, just the thought. But what do you think's gonna happen when I'm sitting there with all my friends and they're like, oh, let's have a glass of wine. Oh, let's have some calories. Let's eat some pie. It's the holidays. I'm gonna be thinking about a can of cat food versus that, which is going to cause me to align my behaviors. Why does it always come back to that? I'm going to align my behaviors to follow through and take action. That's what I want you to do. I want you to tell a buddy, tell a coach, commit to the action and the result, establish pain for not following through, and pleasure for taking action. So Sarah, when I do it, I'm also going to receive, I don't know, a $500 gift card, yada, yada, you pay for it, right? Something along those lines. Pain and pleasure to align my behaviors and achieve my goal. So I know this was kind of a long episode for a very big topic. 2016 is going to be extraordinary. Are you ready for it? Are you going to be 2016 best year ever by design, or is it going to be that roll of the dice? Let's not roll the dice. It's your life, my friend. You get to declare how you want it to be, the goals you want to establish. You get to decide. It's your life. It's your destiny. You design it, or somebody else will. Thanks so much for watching. Remember always, your strategy matters, and now more than ever, your best year ever totally rules. Thanks for watching. If you love what you're seeing here, then click the button below to join our online community absolutely free. Thanks so much.